stream. I am sorry I wasn't here Friday. I was playing hooky because my sister wanted to play Star Wars with me and she has not been feeling well recently. So it's rare when we have a night together to play a game. So sorry about not being here, but it was for a good cause. So I'm here now, ready to create some characters. So I've got my giant model up, all dressed and ready to go. So why don't we doll him up? So I'm going to go into DAZ. Now I haven't done anything much with body shape, face, and all of that. I've just got a default kind of figure. So first thing I'm going to do is go into parameters. I'll have to go into surfaces too, but first let's go to parameters. Now I read something on character design from somebody who does a lot of it, and this is totally bad design to have that bright of a color on his coveralls, but I describe it that way in all my stories. My universe is kind of built on this very bright blue. It's kind of just blue. Um, and I have characters describe themselves as feeling like they're wearing a flashing neon sign that says DS, DS, DS for diplomatic service, you know. So, yeah, they stand out. So, and it's very plain. It is plainer than this uniform here. I'm using the bridge officer uniform on DAZ, and I love it. It's very well made. I would not have the legs this way because they run clothing formers. So they reform the clothes every day so they can wear things that we can. But it's the closest thing I have, and it works pretty well. And if you'll look at his feet, he is wearing giant socks, which are they're thicker than our socks, but thinner than shoes. And this is because they grow up in sand, so they, if I can get this up here, yeah, they grow up in sand, so they have their feet exposed somewhat. So yeah, they're going to look a little different. So I'm not using the shoes in the bridge officer outfit. I'm using just the socks or socks from another outfit. And it works really well for my purposes. So flashing neon sign and all, let's get started. Now I've got which hair have I got on him? I think I've got, yeah, Yarden hair. I love Yarden hair. It is April YSH. I love her hair. It just looks so realistic. And they've got kind of coarse hair that's going to stick out some. They don't do haircuts because their hair is alive. So they can kind of bend it into different hairstyles. But tonight he's just going au naturel. So, whoa, hi. Oh, I love melons. Hello. Welcome to the live stream and thank you for the follow. So here we are talking about my giant characters, and he's generic, but he's not going to be very soon. So I'm going to go customizing. So let me do that. And let's give him darker hair. I'm gonna go over here to materials and give him a different color of hair. And let's see. It's taking its time tonight. Oh, hair. And I want iRay. iRay. Because I am rendering with iRay. I am not rendering with 3Delight. There are artists that can get wonderful things out of 3Delight, but I like iRay. So I have to use the materials that are for iRay or they don't show up properly in the render. So let's filter by content, shall we? Yeah, now I can get dark brown or red or all sorts of colors. So coral? Why don't we make him a redhead? Why not? All right, red hair, here we come. And now I'm gonna shape his head. I have all sorts of people. I use FaceGen to scan in photographs. So I have all sorts of them, but that's not where they are. All right, I've got to go head, FaceGen. Now, I even have SWTOR, my hero. And I've got all sorts of guys in here. I've got my dad, Bill 40, and I've got some new ones. Now, let's see. Let's make him kind of like Connor. Maybe not that much. All right. How about that? And maybe a little bit of Killian. Yeah, give him kind of an Irish feel. All right, and the photographs that I worked from for these head shapes came from Pexels. Pexels.com. It's my favorite site for free photographs that are okay to use in renders. And boy, do I use a lot of them. So their server probably groans when they see me coming because I go through a lot of photographs and then I'll try this and I'll try that and that's not quite right and this is closer and so before I know it I've gone through 20 or 30 pictures to find one that works for me. So here we are. So I want him to look younger though. He kind of looks old. So I'm going to go into my youth morphs. And where are they? Come on. I clicked to. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. That's models from people that I have gotten one way or the other. Most of them free from the weekly freebies. So let's look at, well, this would be under actor. So let's go full body and real world. And here we go, growing up morphs. Let's make him kind of, I'm just gonna maybe use the general youth morph. just a little, not a whole lot. Well, are we? It takes a minute. I don't know why, but it does. Well, he's not looking any younger. Let's, not aging, growing up. All right, let's go to the youth head proportion. All right, that's a little better, and let's neutralize his nose a little bit. That's not really working for me. Okay, well, a little bit. Let's see. All right, that's making him look a little younger. Don't want him to be like real young, but definitely young. Okay. Just his shape a little bit. Just a little. Make him look younger. All right. Let's make him narrower. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. That's looking a little like I want. And let's look at general body shape. He's going to be taller. Yeah. And he's going to be fit. Okay. But lithe. All right. I think that'll do it. And these are morphs that I have bought. And it's well worth the money. If you have Poser, you don't have to buy morphs. If you have DAZ, you pretty much have to buy morphs to get the shapes that you want and have more variety. So, you know, you get the program free and lots of goodies, but you also have to pay for some to get the, you know, the variety that you'll want for your characters. But I just do a little bit along, and I don't have much of a budget for this, but it works. It works. So why? I'm going to have to adjust his hair because now it doesn't fit as well. Let's see what we got. It'd be nice if it had a scale morph. Let's see, maybe it's under transforms or constraints. No. Factor. Yeah, adjust the crown size. If I can get it to, come on computer. It shouldn't take so long, but it does sometimes. All right, adjust the hairline. La 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 la. Oh, okay, we can do that. That's not really, oh, I have to give it time. I get impatient. I want to do it now. Just the ears. Okay, height, make it up higher a little bit. Oh yeah, and let's expand it. Oh, that's good. That's a lot. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Oh yeah, he's looking good. Okay, love that hair. It's going to look nice in the render. And this pose is from the, let me see. Let's look at poses. I'm gonna, well, if I use this, y'all can't see it, which is dumb. So I'll use the regular stuff so you can see what I'm doing. So by function, I love this because that way I can do standing. And these poses are cool. So I'll do this one. And zoom in out so you can see. Get him centered in there for the render. And good. And here's, this is Genesis 8 male poses, full body poses, AS3. So what's AS? Oh, the author is Rare Stone. So yeah, that's what I was looking for. So this is a package of poses that Rare Stone did, and I really like them. They're cool. So now let's render our giant and see what he looks like. See how his hands turned out, particularly. Since I sculpted these hands, I want to see how they're going to turn out. So he's using the, which head shape did I say? That was, no, it wasn't there. Oh, it helps if you're in the right category. And I wasn't. Has to be under Genesis 8 head. And then face gen, and we can see that I used Connor and Sean, I think. Killian. So I used Connor and Killian. So I used more of Killian, so I'm going to call him Killian. Giant 8 male. All right. And I'll just render this. This is a test render. Of course, he wouldn't have that skin color. So that will be the next thing I'm going to fiddle with. Now I clicked you. Are you going to render? It is. It fooled me. Okay. It shouldn't take long. Oh, you know what? I didn't do my lights. Wait. I did not parent these lights. And it's not going to look right unless I have the lighting right. So here we go. And let's adjust this. So if I just do the rotation, I can see where that light's going to go. Kind of hard to tell. I'll have to fiddle with it again, but I want to make sure that I get this in the place that looks the best for me. Right. Okay, let's do that again. And we'll override it. Yes, we will. And it shouldn't take as long because it's already partially rendered. It should pick up where it left off. Of course, it's got to recalculate all the bounces for the light to go. But it should do. And while it's rendering, I'll go over to Twitch and I'm doing good tonight. How are you? Glad that you're with me tonight. Cool. Sorry it took me so long to see it. I was concentrating so hard on my render. All right. And I've got another TTV viewer, Nintendo Switch XL, and Roxy. Hello, good to see you again, Roxy. Roxy. And Nintendo Switch, you're a new one on me. Hello, good to see y'all tonight. So I hope I Love Melons didn't get offended because I didn't answer right away. Sorry about that. All right, we are about 41% into the render. And won't be long. It's taking a little longer than I expected. It's usually done by now. Just a person and no background. So I'll just take a look and see basically how he's looking, how the hair's looking and all that. Make sure I've got the body shape okay. And then I'll work on the skin. So we'll get there. 61%, 67. Oh, it jumped. Okay. And we've been rendering for 3.5 minutes now. I should have zoomed out again. Whoops. But this is not going to be my final render. This is just to see how things are looking. %75. Oh, it's taking longer because I zoomed in. That's what it is. If you are zoomed out, it takes less time. So, my bad. You're gonna get there. And 5 minutes and 6 seconds and 84%. Might as well get me a sip of water. We're getting there. %90. Getting close. And it's taken us 6 minutes and about 15 to get to 92%. 6 and 30. Still at 92%. And we're on the 805th iteration. And to put out a little trivia, if you haven't played with WoW, and with WoW, got gaming on the brain here. If you haven't played with DAZ much, under the help menu is troubleshooting, and under the troubleshooting is the logs. So if you want to know exactly what products you've used to do your render, if you know what day you did it on, because the log rolls over, so you only get several renders worth of log. But you can copy that log off to another file and you can keep it, and that way if you need to look back and see which vendor's products that you've got in your render, you can find it in the log. It's so nice to be able to do that. I didn't realize that I could do that, so I would write out files every time I made a render. Well, now I don't have to keep track of that because I can just look for the path in the log on every item I use. That way I can give those artists credit when I go to publish my books. So it's nice to do that. If I worked that hard on like that bridge officer uniform, that is just a masterwork, I think. It's the closest item of clothing that has come to my ideal of the DS uniform that there is. So, yeah, I like it a lot. Now, for my diplomat sash, I have had problems. I've been using the sash off of the Scottish kilt, and it's not really what I want because I'm picturing a flat sash with nothing at the hip, and this sash has a tie at the hip. So it's probably very historically accurate. I'm not using it for the purpose that it was created for, but I wish somebody would create a diagonal sash and then I would have something to put on my diplomats. But I need sparkly pins too. I have a graphic that I got from Wikipedia of a display of different colors of diamonds, and they are stuck on pins into a board. Well, I took that and I worked with it in GIMP so that I've got the right shape for that kilt um, sash, and it works pretty well, except it's got these beautiful folds in it. I'm sure the artist just worked a long time to get that looking right. And my sash does not have a fold in it. So, yeah, you have to. I've looked all over the internet for sashes. I have not found anything that fits the bill, and I'm not skilled enough with 3D to design my own. And we're at 99%, so we are almost done with the render. So I really need to learn Blender. But maybe I could make a shape and stretch it out with Mesh Grabber. I might try that. Since that is an item of clothing that I'm using a lot, it might be worth it to make my own. And we are at 100%. It's going to stop any minute now. There it went. All right, let me grab my renders file and let's see what we got. Grab the right one. Got a lot of them. Now he's got to be here. Got too many folders. Too many files in my folder. Here he is. All right. Let me let you see. If I can get to the right screen here. Change my capture. Oh my, I didn't have it on DAZ. That's bad. Here's my render. So, not too bad. Of course, this is totally not the right skin texture. Giant don't have beards, so I'm going to have to work on that, but I like the eyes. So, yeah, this is good. And of course, I don't have his hands showing in this render. That's okay. All right, so let me switch this over. There we go. Now I've got my act together. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get a proper skin on him. and get him zoomed out. Okay. So I'm going to try the next character. I got him for free when I bought something else. And he has some nifty skin colors. So let's make him blue. So I'll go into my Spark content and go into my materials and anytime today. There we go. All right. Let's go skin. All right. So I could get gray clay, but I don't want that look. No, and I don't want to make him a Graylien. Well, where's my next files? I'm not seeing them. Let's see. Cute babies. I love babies, but I'm not doing babies right now. Let's see. So, tell you what. All right. I'm not going to do the weird spine stuff. I just want regular, let's see, normal maps on. We'll do that first. And I don't want all the fancy stuff. But I do want, let's see. Yeah, here we go. All right. Gray, red, and blue. I'm going to go for the blue skin and try not to get the cyborg look. Okay. Maybe I should do that first, but let's see how he looks. Now I've got him blue, and his feet are poking through the socks a little bit. So I'm going to hide his feet. So I'm going to go into surfaces. Excuse me. My allergies have just been going nuts. Okay, so where I want are the feet. So I'll have to get the legs. There's not a separate map for the feet. So what I'm going to do is go to geometry and cutout and just get rid of that. And now you can see that his toes are behaving and staying inside the socks. So that's the only place that I expect to have poke through. So now I'm going to rerun this render. Make it 2. And off we go. I look good. I'm hoping I don't get the tattoos. There's probably a way to turn those off. These are gorgeous skins, so I really hope that I picked the right normal maps and all to not get the tattoos. So we shall see. haven't saved my file. Oh, I really ought to do that. So, let's wait for it to render. It'll be right there. %. So it's taking a lot less time because I'm not doing a close-up. 98% has been going for almost 2 minutes. 99%, 2-minute mark, 99%. Oh, 100%. Okay. Now let's see how he looks. There he is. All right. Oh, looks cool. All right, let's have a look. Get over to Twitch and change my capture so that I am on the right picture. Okay, and here we are. So let's zoom in and have a look. We got tattoos. It's all right, but the fingers are looking pretty good. Let's see how his face looks. Doesn't he look awesome? Although I had blue eyes, I should have put the blue eyes back in. But yeah, his scalp is too, I've got to adjust that hair. So I've got a couple of things to do, but basically I love the way the skin looks. I just wish I could do it without the tattoos. There is probably a way to get rid of them, but all in all, not too bad. Especially if I'm having him from this distance. You can't really tell the hair needs to be fixed. So I'm going to go back into DAZ and fix that. Okay, now I've changed my view back to DAZ and let's fix the hair. Fix his hair. And put a facial expression on him for Pete's sakes. So, all right, several things I want to do. I'm going to go to eyes. And it's gonna take a minute. All right. I love the David eyes. Let's give him green eyes. Okay, that's good. Now, let's look at his hair. And it may be as simple as putting a scalp on there, if there is one. Let's see. There's different poses for the hair, which I like that one. Or maybe that one. Interesting. That's pretty good. Okay, let's adjust this in parameters. So, fit and adjust. Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. That's a lot better. And I'm going to save this file as Killian. For Giant male. Okay. There he is. And he's going to be a SWTOR because he's blue. Or one of the many, many, many other giant worlds that I have created that have folks with blue skin. Giant can be any color in the rainbow. It depends on the foods they eat, and so what they grow locally is going to affect their skin color. So they keep that color all their life long, but it's going to vary as to which giant colony they come from as to what color their skin are. So, let's see. So I fixed his hair, and let's pull him up, and let's give him a pleasant facial expression. All right, I don't want to do mean looks. Fight Lab is really good, but I'm not having him get in a fight. Let's see. I love these grand piano expressions. These are really cool. So I could do maybe that one. It looks like he hit a wrong note. Let's see. These are kind of subtle. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to have a knocked out expression. Let's see. I could zero the dials. Didn't work. Oh, that's that's kind of discouraging. Let's see. Don't want to have him coughing. So I don't have a lot of choices over here, but I do have a package that I can use. Meow. Yes, meow. Yes, meow. Kitty is playing. She is having a good old time over there. Okay. Actually, I don't want to be an actor. I want to be in pose controls. Yes, pose controls, expressions. Okay, here we go. All right. Maybe a bit of surprise. Okay, let's try that. All right, this one's going to take a little longer. Happy surprise. All right. And let's get him rendered. And yes. She's got the zoomies. She is going all over the place.
It took her less than a second to make it all the way back to your bedroom, back to me.
Yeah, it's like vroom, vroom. Yes. Corrine Jet. Corrine Jet. She's looking at me like, what? Gonna carry it around? Maggie just threw her a pop lid. Water bottle lid. Oh, she's gonna chase it. I love it when they play hockey. That's so fun.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
She's 10 years old, but she still plays like a kitten. She's very athletic, and if a bug ever gets in the house, she's dangerous. That bug is gone. Gonna go get it?
I don't know what she wants. She's just cracking.
Maybe she's tired. She did run around for a few minutes. Probably used all her energy up. Oh, our render's going to take a while. It is 2% after 2 minutes. Oh, it's going to take a while. My goodness.
Lavender Febreze, I'll put it in your bathroom.
Thank you. Yay for Febreze. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think she's played out.
Yeah, she wants it, but it's like, I'm too tired.
Yeah, she's too tired. Bless her heart. The kids are still playing. Wish I was where I could see them. They're clear on the other side of the complex. I love to watch kids play. We are getting there.
Found the second bag of cinnamon churro marshmallows.
Ooh! Oh, I love these things.
Whoa! Where'd you jump from under the ladder and then you came right in here like gangbusters? What was that? Oh my gosh!
She's fast. You're fast, Corey.
I don't know where she landed.
You're fast.
She's on top of the pantry last time I saw her. So she jumped off the pantry and came in here full throttle.
Oh, you can't have those. She likes these. Look,
She'll try to
look.
eat it. Careful.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, she'll try to eat it.
Cinnamon is not good for cats. It's a good way to poison them and give them kidney failure over years. So
Good
we don't
puppy.
give them things like this. Mmm. Mmm. Yum. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, isn't that good looking? It's even a better tasting. Mmm. 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 Wish I could share my treat with you. This is wonderful. Mmm. And not messy. Mmm. These are covered in cinnamon sugar. Mm. 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 That's nice. Okay. And nothing left on my hands. They're really nice. What are they called, Maggie? What? The marshmallows. Smashmallows. And they're very good. I like them very much. We are at 80%. So it won't be long. I could talk about my Giant and what kind of work they do. At home, they might be a trader, an artisan, or work on the giant computers. They might be servants in somebody's home, that if they got injured especially. Usually people take them in and they, most people want to work when they're disabled, so they get healing when they need it. And if the healer says they're able to work as a servant, then they'll either be with the family, or if they don't have any family, the king takes them in. So the king's house is big, and he takes in all of his people who are disabled or who don't have anybody to live with. So the king is father to his people, and it is the giant economy totally runs with traders. So giant traders can run up a lot of trade in a very short time. They have a lot of telepathic capacity, which is important in my trading system because you have little holograms of your items and you track them. And however many times your item trades in a day before your local sunset is how much trade you make. So the more friends you have that you can telepathically contact and say, hey, I've got an item that might interest you, um, they can look on the hub and see the item, and if they want to trade for it, they can trade for it, and maybe they know somebody to trade it to. So your friends will take the item and trade it. They will not hold on to it. So, if somebody wants to hurt your trade, they'll grab all your items and hold on to them, and then you don't make any trade hardly. So the more times that your item can trade before the end of your trading day, then the more trade you make. And Giant give 9% to their kingdom. And then if they are saving up for a special item, maybe he's got a special lady that he wants a necklace for, he might save up a lot of trade um, to get a necklace with tessite, which gives a person strength. So more than just pretty, it's beautiful, but it also gives strength. So, he might want to get some sort of memory stones that a telepath can share memories to, and they store the memories, just like a little computer. So the giant economy, the traders make a lot of trade. So people who can't trade well, it doesn't cost a giant kingdom much to take care of them. So a lot of times they'll just go to a giant kingdom that has space and work there and support themselves that way. And Giant can afford to do that because they have the best traders, best, relatively speaking, among the humanoid species. The Zabat and Asterians have better telepathy and more friends, but they don't look human. Zabat look like an uprooted tree. They've got 6 great limbs going up and 6 great limbs holding them up, and each limb has 6 toes. And they can be as gentle as a tender mother, or they can slice you open with those things. So they are formidable. They are 6 feet wide and about 12 feet tall. They're huge. And they are very, very strong and very fast despite the bulk. So Zabat can trade better than a giant. Asterians can also trade faster than a giant and make more trade. They are kind of squat. They have 2 legs that are as big as elephant legs, They have two skinny arms with hand mouths, so they eat with their hands. And they have eyes like frogs that are big as basketballs. And they're about 4 feet tall and about 4 feet wide. So they're kind of short and broad, but they can get places quickly by rolling their pliable bodies. So you've got the Asterians that are, you know, very, very strong telepathy wise and strength wise, and Zabat, who are extremely skilled with their telepathy. Asterians, not as much, but they're still more than a match for any giant or any 20 giant. So they are the best traders in the alliance. But they're also commonly slavers. So you've got that. But they also have very advanced arts, very advanced science. They are very smart. Both the Zabat and Asterians have had treaties for millennia, so they trade a lot. And Jayan have been around for millennia also, and are very, very intelligent, very skilled with arts and science. So it's kind of a toss-up as to which society has the more advanced science and the most beautiful arts. We are at 94% now. But Cheyenne love to trade and they love to solve problems that societies have. So they will send folks out to take a look at a problem if they know of it. Maybe they trade with somebody and they mention something about their colony has problems having enough water or whatever, and they might get a giant trader to tow an ice moon to their world to give them more water. And a trader would do that. You know, if he's passing through, he can latch onto one and grab it with his ship and tow it to them. So they have solved a lot of world's problems. They're just nice people, generally. Not one of them has ever started a war or had a conflict that they couldn't solve through diplomacy. However, other civilizations like the Elshars will start wars, and Jayan often are asked to come in and solve that. So, they're a pretty cool species. My favorite of all the species I've created. The Elshars are more like us. They look like us. They're built differently. It takes a lot of something to affect them and very little of what affects them to affect us. So if you're around a lot of Elshars, you want to admit that, yes, I am an Earthen, I am not Elshar. Don't try to heal me like an Elshar because you will damage me. Yeah. But many traders who are Elshars are honest and they're pleasant to trade with. Others are very rude and they'll try to rip you off. So you have to watch who you're dealing with. But Jayan, pretty much, they're all honest. There's hardly any incidents of anybody having a trade dispute with the Jayan who was dishonest. Usually it's the kind of thing that You know, there are mistakes because giant aren't perfect, just like anybody isn't perfect. But there's never been incidents of a giant purposefully trying to be dishonest, whereas LSHARS is about 50-50. So you have to be careful when you're trading with an LSHAR, just like you do with people from Earth. We're at 97% now, so it won't be long. And we can see how my guy turned out. 97%. It's been going for 20 minutes. Ooh. I was hoping to create a lot of characters tonight, but maybe I should just do the far away shots from now on. 98%. We're getting there. I find it very relaxing to create characters. I love to just have a session and just create one after another and then do the renders. When I do the next character, I can go into my directory and show you some of the other renders I've done. So, 98%, we're getting there. But I really wanted to see what his face looked like close up. While I'm thinking about it, I will save a copy of the... I can't do it. Not while a render's running. 21 minutes and almost 22 minutes. Still at 98%, 99%, and it's 22 minutes. So we're almost there. Yay! I can't wait to see how it's gonna look. I want to see. Still 99%. Seems like that last percent takes so long. Anticipation. Yep. And it's getting closer. We're on iteration 1609. Oh, 1625. That was a jump. I think it's about to get done. 1626. It's getting faster. It's getting faster. Excuse me. 1644. 1660. It's going fast. All right. 23 minutes and 45 seconds. Still 99%. It's gonna pop over to 100%. There it goes. There it goes. 24 minutes and it is 100%. All right. So now these and all right. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, let me show you. Here we go. And here he is. All right. I think he turned out pretty well. Okay, so that's Killian. And save my file. And let's make somebody else. All right. And go back. I think I will go to my default blonde girl and see what I can do with her. It's taking a while. Missing files. Yeah, you tell me that every single time. Okay, here's my default blonde girl. Yeah. Alright, let's change the color of her dress. First, how about a name? Let me see. What shall I name her? Let me look over some of my stories. I've been working with my databases. So let's see. Let's do Mina Weiss Rathaus. So we'll do Mina. Right. So we'll call her Mina. Save as. Mina Rathaus. Alrighty. And she's Arionian. So we'll save her there. And now let's give her a different dress because she lives on Arion. They would not be caught dead in a dress that length. They are very old-fashioned. So let me see if I can change the length of my dress. This is the casual style dress. Let's see if we can, I can loosen it up. But I can't make it longer. I'm going to have to do something about that. So maybe a different dress. All right, let's pick a different dress. Wardrobe. Ding. All right. Well, let's try this. Well, let's try this. Apparently, I'm not doing the right thing. So, let's fix it. Let's fix it. Now, with this set, I have to first put the base on her. So I need to find the MDS casual dress preset. So you put these on second, so whatever you're going to put, but you have to have the multi-dress system. All right, that's the first step. Then you pick a preset, and I want the casual dress preset. Well, shirts, I want a full dress. So, all right, we'll get there. That's not it. Let's see. That's more what I was looking for. Yeah. All right. Maybe I need to select the dress first. Okay. And that's not the preset I was looking for. These are not the droids. Oh. Okay. So where was it? It was here somewhere. It was here. I know it was. Okay, and it was on this side. Maybe that. Oh, nice. Oh, it's a princess dress. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, now let's look at materials. And I'm going to give her a nice color. Let's see. How about turquoise? Are we getting it? Go just a tad bit tighter on that. But I probably, before I adjust it, I probably should adjust her body shape. So let's look. Now I didn't want to come off of that. Make sure this is the Genesis female and not the eyelashes. I think it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Not really seeing what I had in mind. So but I want real world. Okay. She's pretty fit. She's tall. And let's give her somewhat of a pear figure. Not much. And put a little weight on her. She likes her DAZ. That's a kind of pastry that takes days to make. Okay. She's an older lady. Not too old. All right. So, and let's make her just a little bit bigger. Okay. By by Ariane standards, she's big. Okay, and I'm going to adjust the dress. I need to bring it up just a tad bit. If I can find an adjustment for it. Okay. And let's give it a couple of collision iterations. And let's give it some, I think that's smoothing iterations, collision iterations. Let's give it a few more of those. So it looks more like cloth and less like a cone. Okay. Need more of these. So don't want to give it too many. Okay, I guess. Okay. And let's give her a different hairstyle. I've got the Isabel casual hair, but I'm not feeling it. Let's try another hair. Okay. I'm feeling more like the braided band hair. And she's definitely got blue eyes. So I need to find materials. Eye ray, eyes. Okay. I'll give her the daisy eyes. How about that? Okay. Let's take a look. Let's see what I have done. Oh, nice. Yeah. Good. Okay. And let's see. Make sure this is right. It is. Let's look at rotation. Are you gonna rotate or what? Come on. I'm changing you. Okay. I'm barely seeing any difference. That's all right. Okay, I'm gonna save Nina. And see why my material did not show up. Oh, I have to have iRay materials. All right, now it's still not showing up. Why? Well, that's the one. Let's try the 2. And the 3. I was going to pick turquoise. And the 4. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll show in the render, you think? All right, let's give her a pose and a facial expression. And some shoes. Definite little shoes. Let's see. They don't wear makeup. Let's see. Rather than go through everything, I'll just look for footwear. I think I'll go for the peasant shoes. All right. And what I need is to find the shoes and go materials, array. Okay, rather dull, but okay. And I think that will do it. Maybe a necklace? Probably not. Arionians are very austere. So, yeah, I think that will do it. Let's do a pose and an expression. So, go up here. I love these elegance expressions. They are so cool. Let's try that one. All right, and what shall she be doing? How about a nice sitting position? That's a good one. That's the Genesis 8 female poses, base poses. Oh, the dress. Oh, the dress. No. All right, let's do some iterations. Let's do a simulation. All right. I don't want sharp edges. I want soft corners and edges. And let's do a few iterations. Maybe I better do her standing up. Oh, heavens. All right. Let's just back up a little bit. Okay. Redo the shoes. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Make sure I've got the shoes I have. All right. Let's pick an easier pose. An easier pose would do. So I'll do more of a walking. Why not? Let's do a Predatron. This is wedding something. What is it? Wedding party. So, yeah. Oh, she vanished. Oh, okay. Let's get her back in the frame. There we go. All right. Cool. All righty. All right, I've got her in frame. Let's take a picture. All right. So this is, what did I call her? Mina. Mina Rat House. Right. And this shouldn't take too long. And while we wait, I will switch the screen over. Oh dear, I didn't. I didn't switch the screen. I'm so sorry, people. Oh goodness. Let me see who's... Okay, I've got 0AX2, Alien Gathering, Nintendo Switch XL, and Roxeasy is still here. Good to see y'all. Well, I forgot to switch my screen. That's just bad. Oh, it's bad. Okay, so let's look at my directory for, here's all my Arionians. Let's see. Let me go to the folder. You can see some of my other things. Here's Adia with the white cube of light, firing it at Aragon. This is the second book in the series that I'm working on now. So I did this kind of for inspiration. And I'm going to have them shooting at each other. So the other one, and I've got all sorts of, yeah. Here's what he's going to look like on the other side. He's almost on the ground during their final battle. And here's Mina. Oh, she turned out well. Kind of an artistic pose. So yeah. All right. So there's Mina. And we have time to maybe make one more, although the cloth did not get colored. I am not happy about that. Let's see if I can do something about that dress color. Oh, it's horrible. Let's see. What can I do? I can go into surfaces. The deforced multi-dress. And I can see what in the world is going on with the color. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, it's the base color. So if I change the base color to a nice turquoise, that's not really turquoise. I could make it turquoise. Yeah, how about that? Now let's re-render it. All right. Yes, I want to override it because I don't like that shade of green. I like a bright Kelly green. That's my shade of green. But like grass, bright, pretty. Well, grass is darker, but it's still a rich emerald green, not not olive green. No, I don't like olive green. It doesn't help that my eyes are that color. I wish they were emerald green. It would be so pretty. But it shouldn't take very long at all to re-render this, because it's not many light bounces, and it probably uses some of the same calculations that it was using. It's already at 86%, so that's not too bad. So, okay. I'll get a drink of water. You should get some too. Randy says y'all should keep hydrated. And it's 99%. It's 100%. Let's look at it. And should be here. Here we go. Oh, that's much better. I like that a lot better. Oh, yeah. That's just going to set off her blue eyes. So, yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. And the Arianians immigrated to Arion Colony, one ship in the 1700s, and a few people, about 100 families, 150 families from Cleveland, Ohio in the 1840s. So back then, they weren't too kind to people of color. So the colony is very homogeneous and very Germanic looking. So, unfortunate fact of history. My other colonies have a good bit of diversity, but this one doesn't. It's kind of the exception in my universe. Well, Elshars are kind of that way too. Okay, so for the third one, let's see. For fun, I could do Adia and the cube and put Aragon on the other side. Let's try to do that. I don't know if I can pull it off in this 15 minutes of time or 20, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Missing files. Why is it not finding my Genesis 8 female file? Maybe I need to reinstall DAZ, but I don't want to reinstall DAZ. I have over 3,500 assets. That would take a long time to do. Okay, I'm going to move her over. And I'm going to change this camera angle. All right. And I need to scooch her back some to make room for Aragon. All right. Let's merge. And we're going to go Genesis 8 male. Kajarians. And he's the only one. All right. And I'm hoping the angle will be right. I have not seen both of them side by side, so this will be interesting. It's taking a little bit to read it in. Aragon is Kajarian, so they have very slender fingertips and very long fingers. But they look pretty much like we do, except for grayish skin. They are, and they have midnight blue beady eyes and slits. So they're just a little different looking. Okay, here he is. Now, let's see where he is. Where are you, Aragon? He's on the same side. Oh my. Okay, let's get him. Where is he? There he is. All right, let's swivel him. All right. We're going to X rotate. Oh, not X rotate. We're going to Z rotate. No, we're going to Y rotate. Yeah. We're going to get him back to back. And then we're going to transform him. Oh, actually, I don't want to go that way. Not that way. Come on. Come on back. Don't be shy. Come on. Ah, I need the Z. Ah, this way. This way. Back. Back, I say. Back, you evil guy. Back, back, back. This is taking forever. Oh, goodness. Can I get it to go any quicker? Oh. Why did that come up? I don't want that. want it like that. That's working. Okay. Okay, so she needs to, let's see, I need to move this over. Yeah. All right. And he's got to come back a little more. Okay. Now he's about right. Let's look at it from the top view. And we can see that he needs to come over just a bit. All right. That's about right. Now, I just need hers to come up. So she needs to bring her arm up. So let's grab her arm. That is her right arm, right? Yeah, it's the right arm. So I need to grab the right arm. Anytime today, I clicked on you. Hello. Okay. Oh. Wrong arm. That's her left arm. That's her right arm. Yeah. Oh. She's aiming wildly. Oh no. Let's get her in the right position. Ah. Okay. Well, how close are we? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, hands. Let's finger roll. That's not gonna do. Okay. I don't want her arm. Let's see. Nope, that's going the wrong way. So, nope. All right, maybe the 3DU is not the way to go. All right. All right. Let's take a more direct approach. All right. Abdomen lower, upper, chest lower, upper. Oh, maybe I can just move her chest or her torso a little bit. Perhaps that might be the better way to go. If I can just get my parameters back, yeah. Okay. So instead of arms, let's go for the torso. All right. Which way do we want to go? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, we want to see. Nope. That's exactly right, but it is too high. So we want it to come down a little bit, so I need to shift her weight. Which leg is forward? Her right leg is forward, so I want to shift her weight to the right just a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Okay. It's making my heart pound. Oh, it's such an intense moment. Okay. Now, want to see the final battle?
That's
Oh, thank you.
cool. That's pretty cool.
We have contact. Oh yeah. We have it. We have it. Okay. Now, we need to swivel the camera so we can see the concentration in her face, maybe. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know if this is going to show up the way I want it to, but we will try. Okay. Just like that. All right. Let's render it and see how it looks. The final battle. And of course, I will need to have a picture of the quiet neighborhood behind them. I should have saved it. Oh well. Wow, it's not going to take long. Mm. Oh, did I forget? I forgot to show the screen. I'm bad. I just can't get my act together tonight. Let's see. Let's close this. There's Aragon. And the final battle. Ta-da-da-da, ta-da. Oh, they're up in the air. All right, there we go. And there you have it, the final battle. So I do need to go back into DAZ. This time I'm going to take you with me. Oh, I hate it when I forget that. Okay, I need to drop them to the floor. So first I will drop Adia to the floor. It's not create. So where is it? Figure. Move to floor. Okay. Then here I go. Figure. Move to floor. All right. And now we will render it again. But first, I'm going to save my creation. It would be terrible if DAZ were to crash right now. Okay. I'm going to put it up here. This is going to be my book cover for the second book. All right. And let's do it again. All right. And while it's running, let's go find a background. So I'm going to look for let's see, Southerns. No, I don't want Australia or the Southwest. Southern homes. Alright, let's see if I can find something quickly. Mansion. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Outside. Okay. Something like that. Ooh. If it was from a different angle. Let's see. Let's see. It's a small mansion, so it's not as big as a lot of these. It'd be something like that. So let's keep looking. Walkway. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty, but she hasn't gotten nearly that big a house. Let's see. That almost looks like Atlanta. Almost. Except for the dead giveaway. It's Britain. Surprise! But a lot of the architecture across the pond followed us over here. That looks like an old neighborhood, but the trees, you would not find that kind of trees in Georgia. Let's see. There's no snow. Let's see. Old neighborhood. Let's see if that helps anything. I don't know. Adding too many words to the search doesn't seem to improve it any. Let's try that. Seeing a lot of the same pictures. Let's see. I may have to look through my pictures and see if I've got a suitable one. because it's going to be hard to find what I want. Pretty cat. I love kitties. Well, I wonder if I could get sidewalk. Grass, trees. That's much better. Okay. Oh. Usually I have to look for hours to get what I'm looking for. So I'm not really expecting to just find it like now. Oh, but it doesn't hurt to look, doesn't it? If I could find something like this, but with the sidewalk horizontal, it would be easier to fit it there. It's going to be hard to find the angle I need, definitely. And a lot of these are European pictures. In Europe, the population density is so much more than here. Our houses are further apart. There's a lot more grass in Atlanta, which is where this battle takes place. So it's like, I don't think I'm going to find it here. I'm probably going to have to look through my pictures and find one that is suitable. Because I'm not seeing it. That's close. That's the kind of angle I need. But not exactly. I'm not seeing. Green. That's better. Oh, that's much better. Okay, I'll take out grass and trees. And I'll just have green. That ought to narrow it down a little bit. Okay. If it was like that, but across rather than up and down, it would be nice. Well, let's take a look at that final render. Okay. Okay. Let me switch you over so you can see. There it is. Okay, and there we have it, the final battle 2. I'll make that full screen and bring it close. Yeah. If only book covers were that big now. But that's where he's losing control of the cube, and it's going to come to her side. And then she'll have both cubes. Yep. Except her dress is doing weird things. Oh dear. I'm going to have to fix that. But that's basically it. So, there you have it, the final battle. And I will plan to be here Wednesday with more character creation with DAZ Studio. So I hope y'all will join me. And let me take a look at the chat before I go. And I'm seeing Alien Gathering, 0AX2, another TTV viewer, Nintendo Switch, XL, and Roxy. I wish y'all a pleasant evening and hope you enjoyed seeing some of what I was doing. I apologize for not switching the camera. I shouldn't do that. Next time, hopefully I'll have my act together better. In the meantime, y'all have happy creating. I hope your projects are going well, and if you have any ideas for what you want me to do next time, please put them in the chat. And I'll go over to my Discord for a little bit, and if any of you want to come over there, I will be there for a little bit. So, in the meantime, thanks for coming to Granny's, and I will see you next time on the DanniStories live stream. Good night. I'm going to end it now.